A heartbroken mother has been jailed for setting fire to a prisoner who insulted her daughter after he was released from prison. Spanish woman Maria del Carmen Garcia, whose daughter Veronica was insulted by neighbor Antonio Cosme when she was 13 years old. But the neighbor was sentenced to only 9 years in prison and was even released early for good behavior. Antonio still lived near Maria's house, and he showed no remorse for his terrible crime, even laughing at Maria's daughter in front of her. To make things even angrier, Antonio often brags about his exploits in local bars, making Veronica afraid to go out at all. Angry and terrified, Maria went to a nearby gas station, bought a tank of fuel, walked into the bar, poured it over his head, and set the hated man on fire. Antonio suffered burns over 90% of his body and died in hospital a few days later. Maria was sentenced to 9.5 years in prison for murder, but the mother and daughter's plight has won an outpouring of sympathy from across the country. Maria's sentence was initially reduced to 5 years, eventually due to a huge effort to keep her out of jail. If you think the decision is reasonable, you can leave your opinion in the comments section.